evil rising. The Batman has to come back.
What if he doesn't exist anymore?
He must. Hero.
Hi guys, I'm Justin Z.
And I'm Shawn.
And we are going to bring you a quick review and analysis of the very first official teaser trailer for The Dark Knight Rises.
So unless you've been living under a rock, The Dark Knight Rises is the third film in the Christopher Nolan's Batman franchise. Unlike the previous film, The Dark Knight Rises will probably feel like a more immediate continuation of where the second film left off. According to Christopher Nolan and even the newly arrived teaser, this will be the last film Nolan will direct. However, it will bring the series full circle, completing the journey for The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises will have a variety of new Batman characters, such as Bane, one of Batman's foes, Selina Kyle, aka Catwoman, the rumored return of Ra's al Ghul, and his daughter Talia.
So what we're going to do is quickly analyze this trailer. We're going to look through it frame for frame, stop at really key components so you can take a really good detailed look at it, and tell you what we think of the trailer itself, along with what we think we can expect from the movie.
So let's get started.
Here we go.
If you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself to an ideal, then you become something else entirely. A legend, Mr. Wayne. A legend.
If you guys heard that familiar voice, that is Ra's al Ghul from the first movie, Batman Begins.
Now, two things can be construed from that. Either one is definite for sure. It's just trying to let us know this is a Batman film, so the crowds who didn't know this trailer was coming can go, "Woo, oh my god." The other thing is you're using Ra's al Ghul's voice in a trailer for a movie where Ra's al Ghul supposedly shouldn't be in it.
Yeah, he's supposedly dead. We can assume that much from the first movie.
Right, so, you know, one can analyze that he might not be dead. Or he has something to do with the film in one way or another.
But he's a mentor, nevertheless, to Batman. So
We were in this together.
Now, before he even says anything, this is our first piece of footage, which is shocking enough. This is Jim Gordon in a hospital.
now, as much as this, this is just a teaser, it does reveal a lot that we've been personally been talking about.
Well, we see a few things. One, he's in a hospital bed. He's obviously in a lot of pain from something. He either got seriously hurt or poisoned. God knows what. But we see him talking to somebody, and he's saying we were in this together. In the left-hand corner, you can see that there is a figure of somebody. When we hear later, the person says,
The Batman has to come back.
What if he doesn't exist anymore?
and it sounds like Christian Bale's voice. Now, one would think he's talking to Batman as Batman's mask, but we've got this little area right here. What does that look like to you?
Looks like a hand.
A bare hand.
That is not Jim Gordon's hand, and in fact, once we see more of the teaser, you'll notice that it's not Batman's voice that you hear; it's Bruce Wayne's voice.
Right. So that could mean either it's just Bruce Wayne masking himself, sounding a little darker. He could still be wearing a mask because that's what he did when he first met Jim Gordon in the first movie, or he's revealed himself as Bruce Wayne.
Exactly.
Now, I wanted to take a quick look at this guy. He's climbing up a well. He's going up by some sort of rope. He's covered in rags, pretty raggy clothing at least. He's either wearing a hood or he's bald. And judging by the size of his shoulder length, could be Bane.
And this is a huge well. So there's a lot of things going around. At least for me, I'm like speculating that it may in fact not be just a well, of sorts. Now, a lot of people just assuming that it could be like the entrance to the Batcave, so to speak. However, looking at the size, the grand scale of it, it could be something more important, which is obviously revealed in the teaser. So we don't know exactly, although I could speculate that it may have something to do with the Lazarus Pit, which is just a theory going on, just a theory.
We have seen some set photos of of what looks like a big pool that is all covered in green screen. Who knows what that actually means?
What if he doesn't exist anymore?
He must. Hero.
There's our first good look at Bane.
Finally.
Yep. So he's got what looks like a leather jacket with a hoodie under it. Very, very kind of young gangster type of look.
Very, very modern-esque.
And it's very true to Chris Nolan's form. The mask is very interesting. It looks very technical.
Right.
It looks like it's part of him. Like it's somehow these tubes over his face have something to do with, like they have a function.
Right. And if you notice, like, well, if you're not very familiar with Bane as a character, he's basically using this type of substance, this liquid is transforming him into this monstrous being, this beast, and he's much stronger.
And we get this beautiful shot of all the collapsing buildings creating the shape in the facade of the bat symbol. So telling us multiple things. One, it's rising toward the light. Two, the Gotham is crumbling around it to create that symbol. And three, it's showing the bat symbol. So it's rising. It's telling us a lot of things.
Essentially, Batman must rise again and reign over this city of corruption that he must take back.
And so, it's not just corruption; it's destruction.
Yeah, destruction.
Yeah. And I always thought it was an interesting choice of design to show the text as black with the background as white. It's definitely a flip of the coin.
Yeah, we haven't seen that.
And then we get one more shot to have fun with. And just the first frame makes you go, oh dear.
Yeah, he looks very, very exhausted.
Yeah.
Very tired. I'm really digging how he looks. Obviously, he's still got the similar costume from The Dark Knight.
Yep. If you look closely at the top of his cowl, it looks damaged.
Yeah.
He's never really taken hits like this before, not from anybody, not the Joker, not Ra's, anybody. His suit looks embattled.
Yeah, we're talking about Bane here, so...
Well, this is true. And as we move forward a little bit more into the frame, we get a better scope of Bane. He is out of focus, but we can see his shoulder. And it looks like we got a little bit of information going on right here on what he's wearing. He's not wearing his jacket anymore.
Quite possibly.
He's wearing some sort of suit that definitely has form and structure and texture to it that is similar to his mask, so it's like a hard plastic, something like that. So it might be a part of him.
Could be like a shoulder blade. I mean, we can't even tell.
Right. It might have something to do with the apparatus on his face. He might have apparatuses on his body as well. So, like we said, that's what we do here. We really go into it and try and give some speculation. So, what did you think about the trailer? Like, try and look at it not from a Batman fan perspective, but just the trailer itself.
You know, honestly, from what I've seen from like the previous Dark Knight, the last film, all we got was like basically audio on top of like a logo. Well, this is 100% much more engaging to me. At least we have. Even though it was short, a minute and a half long, we got to really speculate on a lot of things and even see a lot more revealed in this. So I'm happy. I'm 100% happy.
Cool.
I don't know what else we could possibly say that's wrong with it.
Well, if I were the trailer maker, I wouldn't have even had those beginning information. I would have kept it really, really convoluted and made the audience wonder what's going on up until the last couple moments when we see Commissioner Gordon sitting there, and the audience might not realize it's Commissioner Gordon yet until it just keeps revealing itself more and more and more.
I was surprised, however, if we are correct with the assumption that Bruce Wayne has revealed himself as Batman to Gordon, that's a pretty big reveal for a teaser.
Yeah, it's true, and he's also never revealed himself, even in Batman lore. It's the Batman comics, if I'm correct, he's never revealed himself to Gordon.
No, he is not.
So that's a big deal. And that's Chris Nolan taking a big risk. I mean, bad fans will be happy either way, I'm sure.
Oh,
but it's definitely one to be noted.
Yeah, I will be disappointed whatsoever with that.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching this trailer analysis. If you have any questions for us or if you'd like us to review another trailer, especially if you made one, I've been waiting for one of you guys to make something really cool for us to take a look at. Send me an email to requests@mahalo.com.
Thanks for watching, guys.